Hi everybody, it's Eileen. Sorry I'm late. I actually saw my friend today, a human person, and it was so nice. Her name is Sue, and I know her from a quilting. She's an amazing needle worker. She likes this Sue Sparkle, really bright colors, really pretty. She does amazing stuff. So we hadn't seen each other, in a long time. So we got together, I brought lunch over, and we sat outside, watched the birds. We had a great afternoon, and when I looked at my watch, it was 2:45. So then I got lost on the way home because I haven't been there in so long. And anyway, I got home and here we go. It's 4 o'clock. So thanks for coming, everybody. Today we're going to finish up our little caddy. I'll show you. It came out pretty cute. I learned a lot of things that I would change or do differently, but it's really cool. And I was looking for a little Lazy Susan. It is wonderful to see friends. And the day before, this is wild, yesterday, I went to an event. I'm in this Army spouse group, and they do something called zip code. So every month, because the club is so large and we live all spread out, we go to different zip code events, they call it. So you go with the people who live in your zip code. So we went out to the winery at Bull Run, which is beautiful. It was like overlooking the vineyard, and we brought our lunches and we ate. No, I'm going to the beach on tomorrow night. So we went out to the winery, we had our sandwiches, and then I decided I'm going to go see if I can find a carousel for this little project. So I go to the Container Store, and I was so wiped out from talking to people because I'm just not used to it anymore. Like being in front of real people, I had to have a nap. I was so, like, my mind was just blown. I told my husband later, I just had to have a nap right in Container Store parking lot. So I laid down, had a nap, and it felt great. But we're going to have an adjustment when we have to be back in the real world and seeing people all the time. But anyway, I'm happy to see you guys. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to do part 2 of our project making this little caddy, which we kind of got together on Tuesday. Losing track of the days, guys. It's bad. But it came out pretty good. I did, I have a couple things that I want to do differently, so I'm going to do them this time. So I already did one practice, so you don't have to sit through that. But basically, it's pretty good, and it's pretty much, oh, good. All right, they are peaceful. It's true, Glum. Yes, it's good to be here. So thanks for coming, everybody. And thanks to everyone watching on replay, and thanks to everyone watching on YouTube, because now we have so many different people everywhere that listen in whenever they can, and I really appreciate it. So it's good to see you all, especially you guys that are live. I did want to let you know today about the 5,000 winner, but I still don't have how I want to do it figured out yet. So, it's going to be 5,000. It already is 5,000. So we will, I'll try and do that on Tuesday. I also may do a project from the beach. I used to make these hydrangea wreaths, and they were really, really pretty. Oh, you got your, oh, good. Oh, good, Leslie, you got your post box. Oh, it's fun. Even when you fall asleep. That's okay, Jane. You had a hard day, I'm sure. I know, you're going to work. Come on. Give yourself a break. We need to all give ourselves a break. Just living these days is enough, So, anyway, what was I talking about? We're going to make this thing. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. Friends from Australia. This is cool. Oh, okay. So the 5,000, we will do that on Tuesday. And then the wreath the hydrangea wreath. I think I'm going to bring my stuff out to the beach. So I might do that on Saturday, but I'm not sure. But if you see me popping up, that'll be what it is. And it's just such a cool wreath to make. So easy. It's a little rough on your hands, but I think you'll like to see it. And, you know, every once in a while, I'm going to do something that's not paper, for heaven's sake. You're going to bed after this. Okay. All right, Maz. Hey, Anna. Hi, Loretta. You've been trying to find the hydrangea die. I don't know, Loretta. I think I just sold my last one. Maybe at Country View Crafts? I'm not sure. I made a good effort. You make a good effort. Oh, yeah, Jane. Hey, naps are good. I will never knock anybody having a nap. All right. So, I don't have anything to open or show. I just thought, you know, we'll just get right down to the business. Hi, Linda from England, and Debbie. Good to see you. All right. Well, let's get into this because it might take a little while. I have to still do everything from scratch because I got the stuff out, but I didn't get everything ready, prepped with paper on it or adhesive or anything, but oh, good, you got your IKEA stuff. Good. Oh, that's exciting. All right, let me tell you how I did it. Now, last time I glued the paper on, but I think it would just be a lot better to put it on first and cut it all at one time. Plus, I messed up my paper. It was not good. But, you know, I was just sitting around playing, so it was okay, really. All right, here's the die. We're going to be using the new post box. And we're also going to be using the gift box. Okay, that's our base. That's this piece here. So we're going to make that and then put it together. Okay. So, and then also the base is made out of chipboard. This is heavy duty chipboard. Okay. So I cut it down into strips. 6 inches, 6 inches. Hey, Emma. So that's what we're going to use as a base. You know, really, I think I would have liked the mat board, but I already had it cut, so we're gonna do the chipboard. I also had another idea for how to do this, but we're not going to do it this time. And I was not able to find the Lazy Susan because I think that would be fun to spin it. You know, then you could get to like wherever you needed, like a pencil or pen or little cards or whatever. But I have to tell you, it perfectly fits index cards. Look at that. Isn't that fun? It even has it sticking up. So I was making my little list and just pulling out my index cards. So that was cool. Oh, good, Denise. Yes, I think I sent it to you. It's on its way. I only have one order that is not sent yet. So, hi, Darlene. Good to see you. All right, I am going to put the camera down. And we're going to get to work here, okay? And we're going to use that new post box die. And I think you're going to like how this comes out. And it gave me lots of other ideas, which I hope you guys will get too. All right. Oh, that looks pretty straight. I was watching it the other night. That was torture. Because it was such a big delay that every time I would do it, I would get it wrong. And what a mess. All right, let me see if I can get you guys up. So here is the project. And I'll tell you what I did wrong. I think I'm going to have to, I forgot to trim some things. So, sorry, this is kind of last minute because I was at my friend's and just not organized today. What can I say? Oh, wait a minute. I was watching it the other night. That was torture. Forgot to trim some things. Shoot. So, sorry, this is kind of left. All right. Like I said, a little hobbled together today, but it's a cool project. All right, so let's take these things out. I just wanted to show how big it was with, you know, using this for scale, but wow. They are pretty handy. So, you know what I mean? It would be nice to have like a little rotating base here. Oh, and I see that that was a little crooked. But you can't really tell. So, this is going to be our center. this is the gift box, which all we did was we cut 2 strips. And if you want to see this from the beginning, you can go over to the post on Tuesday and watch and see how we did it. Now, the other thing that I did not do in this one, and you can kind of see, is because you're stacking up 2 pieces of the chipboard, you're going to have heights that are a little bit off, and I just don't like how that looks, and I probably can't trim that now. Can you see that? So what I did on this one was I did trim these edges so that they're all pretty much the same. This one's still a little messed up, but you know, I cut it so that all of these top pieces are the same, so that when we put our paper on, this will be flat against the chipboard, okay? And if I did this project over again, I would attach my paper on first, but I didn't know, and also there are a couple ways you could do it. The other thing that I did was I took some washi tape, and just to hold it temporarily, I took it off again because I don't know why. I was going to do it with another, I had another idea, but it didn't work. So I'm just going to add my, you know, a little bit of washi right around the top to keep it in position for when we wrap this with the paper, which we are going to do. If we can hold it. So just hold it right where you want it and then wrap your washi, and then that will go perfectly when you put your paper on. You don't have to worry about it, okay? And it is a little bit off, but it's better than the other one was because there is a pretty big gap. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch, which probably nobody will see, but oh, now shoot, I don't have comments again. What did I do last time? Why did I... what do I have to do to add comments? I'm clicking everything and I don't know how to get comment. Oh, wait a minute. There's a little eye up there. No. Oh, that's how many people are watching. Does anybody... Oh, wait. A little comment thing. All right, I clicked it, but it just made it a big screen. I thought it would have the comments. Shoot. Because if you have questions, now I can't see. I should go up and get my iPad, but all right. Well, if you have questions, go in the chat, leave a question, and I will come back and look later. Now, the other thing that I might have done is to line it, but then I think, no, because if you're putting pens and pencils in here, you're going to have pens that blob, and, you know, I'm not really going to worry about that. You know, that might be pretty to have something there, but I'm not worried about it. This is kind of a functional thing, so I'm not going to do that. So now we've got our little box. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to put adhesive on all of our post boxes. All right, so I'm going to trim these because we only need 10 inches, so we can save a little bit here. So let me get my trimmer. Just go for the Cuddle Bug. It's the big one. And let's go with a crinkled up piece of, let's see. Sorry, I feel all discombobulated here. All right, I'm just going to chop off 2 inches on each of these adhesive sheets. Look at how good that goes through. Crazy. And I am still liking my little system, but I'm kind of tweaking. All right. Actually, I was going to do this a little differently, just... All right, here is the paper. This is the paper that I had. It's called Hello Gorgeous, and I liked it. I don't know. It's pretty. But I messed it up so that you can see this came out the wrong way. Then I had to put that on the front. I had to patch it. I ruined a piece of paper. So anyway, I'm kind of, you know, trying to figure this out. I like this one. I might use this for this part on this one, and I like that one. So I think I'll use these. Now you should only, if you do it right, you should only need 2 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. Oh, this is driving me crazy that I don't have you guys. Last time it was perfect. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if we put it on the back of the paper, it might be more efficient. So let's just do that. I'm going to put my adhesive on the back, and then I'm going to lay the paper on the mat board. It's a little bit off. Let's see how it goes. I feel like I'm excommunicated from you guys. But after all the talking I've done in the last couple days, that might be good. Okay, so... Alright, where's my measurement? So we want 5.5 by 5, so that should be good. I'm just trying to be the most economical with my paper. So if you do this, I would recommend an all-over pattern. Just... 10. Okay. So I'm just going to trim that off. Now, I need 4 pieces of paper because what I'm going to use that for is to cover this piece of the box. I'm not going to put paper on the back because number 1, it's extra bulk. Number 2, you won't see it. So, and just extra work. So I'm only going to cover the front part. So we're going to measure this out to 5, let's just do 6 by 5. 6 wide by 5. So this is 10, so we're just going to cut this in half. Hopefully this is right, because I did it wrong last time. There's a little work to this one. Alright, so now we have paper that's covered with adhesive, and that's going to cover our boxes. And then this one, we're going to cut this 4 3/8 by 16. So we're going to need 2 strips of 4 3/8, and then we'll attach them together. So 4 3/8. I hope this sticks because it's got that stuff on it, but let's see. 4 3/8. Okay. I think that's all we need to cut for now. Okay. So, alright, now we've got our pieces of chipboard that we're going to cut our boxes out of. So let's do those first. Man, I wish I could see you guys. Alright, so here's our box. Now we already decided on this one, we're not going to do the flap, we don't need it. So we know this part is going to be the back, and this is going to be the front. So this is where we're going to put our paper. So what I'm going to do is peel this off, and then I'm going to put my chipboard on right up here, and I'll know that this is right where it's supposed to be, and hope that none of it moves. So let's give this a try. And if it works, we're going to do this 4 times. Yes, because we're going to put our mat board right on top. Alright, so this is the bottom. You know what I mean? This is going around here. We don't have to do that because you won't see it. It's on the ground. Just make sure you get that. And then carefully lay your chipboard right up here. Can you guys see that? Let me move it down a little. You know, so center that on your die and just place that down. Okay? Now don't move it. Put your cutting pad right on top. Carefully. But I think this does save work in the end because I was gluing and everything and it didn't match and, you know. So let's see how this goes. Maybe this is one of those things that should be taught in a class. I don't know, but just have a little more time. I'm hoping this is going to work. Let's see. Yay! Perfect. Okay, so this will be the back. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we've got our little front of the box. So we're going to do that now 3 more times. Okay? So I hope you don't mind. Discuss amongst yourselves. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, so that's a relief. I didn't know why it wouldn't, but still, if you put it in the wrong place, then you're in trouble. Everybody's watching, thinking you know what you're doing, and you don't. But that happens in life. Alright, careful, because this stuff is sticky. Alright. I'll just do the same thing again. Don't worry, you'll have 4 times to watch it if you have any questions. I just kind of moved it, but I think I recovered. We'll see. And you don't have to do 4 of these if you don't want to. You could do 1 on the front and the back, that's fine. That's good. Well, a little bit it shifted, but we could put a little wash. That's on the side. I'm not going to worry about it. And if you get a little extra adhesive, it is going to go over and stick, but that's okay. Alright, we're on a roll here, guys, which I'm afraid to say, but I'm saying it. And I would ask, are you guys all okay? Is everyone alright? I don't even know. I can't see what you're saying, but I hope you are. All is well here. We are going to go to the beach tomorrow, so that'll be fun. It's always fun at the beach. The kids were out there this weekend, so my husband wants to put some gutter things on the gutter, because we have so many pine trees there that it just gets loaded up with needles, and they're a pain. Then it spills over when it rains. Kind of a nice sound though. Okay, that's a good one. And one more. Trick is getting these off. That's so wild. Like last time I saw your comments, great. I just don't know what I did differently. Nothing. I think Facebook is just messed up. Last one. All right, we're gonna have a nice little, well, let me just roll it through this way. I have room now. I'm not even used to it. I can just roll it ahead. Okay. Alright, now we have our 4 little post. Look at that. It's so irritating. Well, I have paper that I could, fill in, but I could just take a marker. That's so annoying, though. Oh, well. Alright, we have 4 of these. And we have our strips. Alright, so we can... Let's make our box first, because we have to cover this before we can stick the things on. Okay, so the way I did this I did have to build this out a little bit. I put 2 or 3 extra levels of chipboard here, just so it had a little lip. You could make it flush with the top, but I just did my best. So what I did was I tried to keep it straight and then give a little bend, and then I took my scoring board and just, you know, creased it evenly. So let's find where that is, right here. And then I know my corners are even. So I just wrapped that around, you know, and glued that down. But this time I might do tape, just be faster. So let's use this. And that'll keep it nice and kept, you know, stuck together too. So don't forget to post your Halloween challenge things over in the Eileen Hall Fan Club. We're going to have a contest for that. Not a contest, we call it that, a challenge. It's a challenge. That means no pressure, you know, just do what you want. Do whatever you do. And it's a random prize, so it's not like you're winning anything. You're just doing it for fun, which, who needs more stress, you know? Okay. Maybe one more. Around the middle here. Oh, that's good. Okay, sorry, this is boring. I mean, it's, you know, very repetitive, but that's how you do it. That's life. A lot of repetitive stuff. You have to just keep doing it. Laundry and meals and all that stuff. Alright, now you gotta find the end. So what I did was I started it in the middle because I knew that I was going to have to meet up. Come on, it's going to take forever. Alright, I'm just going to peel off. Oh, I'm going to have to go all the way around because I did them at different spots. And I can't even see what you're saying. Facebook, not good. I should get my die pick out because I have been losing nails right and left. Okay, so let's just go right kind of on the corner here. Just don't let it touch down all the way, and just make sure, this is the most important one, the first one, make sure you get it right on the edge there, and it is sticky. Alright, so then just smooth it around. Good. Going well. Alright, now, you know what, I'm just going to go along here and do a little score. That will help it to bend, hopefully. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's do it again. Never really thought of doing it that way, but it's its own little straight edge. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay, and then we just need another little piece to go around here. So let's just keep going like that. And this actually could splice because I don't want to have extra stuff here because it's, you know, too bulky. So what I might do is just trim this off at where I know that I'm going to have. Alright. And if it overlaps a little bit, that's okay. We'll just glue it. There. Okay. So now we have our little background piece, and you'll see we do have a little gap here, and that's okay because we're going to put chipboard in there. So just, you know, stick this down. Oh, too much. Where's my towel? Okay, well, it'll dry clear, plus it's in the back, so no one's going to care about that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the boxes on. Well, you know what? I'm just going to do one, and I think you can imagine how it's going to go together for the rest of them. Unless you guys are having fun and you want to stay and talk, I'll be happy to do it. But there's no way for me to know. So I guess as long as I see people on there, I'm going to keep going. But it is a repetitive thing, which sometimes you just want, you know? I don't mind that. Let's use that, where did it go? This thick tape. Alright, so we're going to put those here. Well, what's new in your world, guys? I told you what I'm doing. I'm freaking out when I have to see actual humans and talk to them. I don't know what to say. I guess I said something, but then I needed a nap. Alright, let's just make sure this is right. Yes, that's right. So let's lay them all out here and put them all on at one time. I guess you could call this a mass making. I don't know if you guys have heard that term. To me, in the old days, they used to call it assembly line crafting, you know, when you're going to make 100 somethings or wedding cards, and you basically get a little system going. That's what it means to me, that you figure out a way to do it the most efficiently. So if you want to call it a mass making, you can call it that or not. It's really just for this one project. I wouldn't call it mass, but for, you know, a good number. Next weekend, the kids are coming. I'm going to see Nora and the baby. Hopefully Nora. My daughter got a good deal on a plane, and it's my birthday, so she's going to come down. We're going to all go to Olive Garden, I think. If we can't go there, we're going to get it and bring it to the house and nice weekend. So my daughter's coming down because she's a photographer and she has a bunch of clients that would like to do fall family photos, so she's gonna do that. It'll be nice to see them because these were the kids that were here all summer, or most of the summer, so you miss them and they start doing all these different things. Crazy. You miss it. Alright, getting there, guys. I'm wanting to push buttons, but I'm thinking if I do, I might be sorry. Okay, so let's just take these off. And we're going to put our boxes together. Alright, so remember, you just set it down on the table so that this is flat. And just let them meet up. And just press them together. See, we don't need this backing here. So that's just going to sit on there. I think that's pretty. And once we get our little extra pieces of mat board here, it'll all be sitting straight and flat. So I think this is something that even kids could make. And you know, they could personalize it, make a little caddy, you know, now that everybody's homeschooling, and you know, they could have all their little art tools and supplies on their desk. Could put their name on it. I think that will be fun. Okay, 2 done. Well, thanks for hanging in, whoever is here. I hope you're all catching up. Yeah, I thought I would get all this stuff done this week, and then I went out gallivanting, and it was fun. It was great. Good to see people. I mean, nothing crazy, but just... Okay. See how fast those are going together? They're much better. I have to say, last time gluing it on took forever. So this way, it's all exactly perfect, except for, you know, if you mess it up there. But I do like doing it right on the die. I think that's the best way. Okay. Could always add a little washi at the bottom there. Okay, so we have all our boxes done. And you could take your bone folder and smush that, you know, but you get the idea. So now we have our 4 boxes. Love it. And let's see if I have a piece of... I think I had some scraps somewhere, because I don't really want to... No, I don't have any. Alright, let's just cut this down. So this should measure 4 3/4... Oh, 3 3/4 square. So, yeah, that's about right. So it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just going to get my... I could actually cut 1 strip of my gift box die and just use those 3 pieces, because they were 3 3/4 each, but I'm just gonna do it on here. If my... Ooh. Oh boy. I hope I'm not ruining my cutter pillar. I have cut stuff on here before, but I have another guillotine that I like it better. Alright, this one is not quite big enough, but I'm going to put that in the middle, and I may not even need it. Let me see how many I want to put. Last time I think I had 1 extra and I had done 3, so 2 might do the job. Whatever brings it up to that paper, that's what I'll do. Well, that looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm just going to glue these on. Is that it? Yeah. So I'm just going to add, and the pressure of the glue is just going to, you know, because I'm going to turn this over and put stuff in it. So that will help it set where it's supposed to be. I love how this came out. You know, you really don't have a lot of time for this stuff to set, honestly. It goes pretty fast. Alright, so there we go. That is just the perfect height, okay? So add 3 pieces of your chipboard on the bottom. Okay, so now we're just going to glue these on. And I'll do one and show you how I did it. Now that one comes right exactly to the top, and I like that. Alright, so I got out my little silicone tipped clips from the Dollar Tree, which I really like. And I can't do them all because I weighted them. So what happened was I put them on, and then I put like my metal stamps on to let it press it down, you know, so the back went on. You could use dies or whatever you have, but this might take you a little while. You could probably use the tape, but I'm just going to do this just to show you. So I just lined that up where I wanted. You know, like leave equal space here. And press it up against, and then use your clips and just clip them together. And then, you know, put something heavy on top. So I would put these, you know, these will hold it down. So, and then just let it set for a little. And then do each one like that. That's all you do. And then you can decorate it more if you want. You know, you could add little nameplates, or, you know, if you were going to put like, let me just move that, you know, if you were going to do like index cards, or, you know, if you wanted to name it. But I don't think you really even need to. They're just nice like this. And it is a utility piece, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys like it, but I can't really see. So, shoot. I miss seeing you guys. All right, well, next time, hopefully it magically appears. But, I think I'm just going to go, and I'll see you maybe on Saturday. If the weather's bad, I don't know, because I'm probably going to do it outside. So, anyway, thanks for coming, guys. And I hope you make one. It's really fun. And in fact, I had more ideas of other things that I could do, but I was happy that it made me think in this way, you know, because it just is a little different. It's really solid. But don't you think that would be fun if it could go around like that? I'll tell you what, if you can see, if you think that would be cool too, put up some hearts. Maybe I can see them. No, I can't see anything. Or maybe you're not putting any up. I don't know. Why is this? It's so annoying. See, I can get it full screen, but that's it. Oh well. Alright, maybe I can figure it out for next time. Sorry guys, thanks for coming though. And I'll see you, if not on Saturday, then on next Tuesday. And we'll have more information about the 5,000 giveaway. And what else? I hope you have a good weekend. Alright? See you soon. Bye.